huggers, I hope you can see this. I have a whiteboard in the back here, and there's a reason for that. I want to sort of explain how my mind is working with regard to the whole idea of hugging. Hugging, to me, is the most precious act that we have. It creates something inside of us that is so good for us and so healing and so special. And I've discovered that the more I'm hugging, the better I feel, because there's a connection, and it's a human connection. And at the moment, we are so overwhelmed with all the social media stuff that we can be there on a laptop, and while you're on a laptop or while you're on your phone, it's very difficult to hug. And so it's very important for us to realise that it's important to get out there and make sure that we are connecting on a very personal way, in a very personal way. Now, my whole hugging plan is not just about all the things that I feel so passionate about, which is the need for self-care. I have discovered that the hard way. Really, really, girls and boys, the hard way I've discovered the importance of self-care. I've also discovered the importance of making time for the people that really, really matter in our lives. Our husbands, or our partners, our children, our family. And I know from my own personal experience of being an incredibly busy businesswoman for so many years, that I could get overwhelmed with work and find that I can leave my kids and my husband and my family on the back burner while I'm skidding around trying to make my business work. And each and every time I can still remember the moments where I knew I was down in this office, which used to be an office, now it's a relaxation room. And I used to think, I've been 5 hours working on one of my commissions and my children are up in the sitting room. And in that moment, I would just let go and say, I need to be with them. Thank God for whatever that is within us. But I want to show you how I plan to sort of move with the hugging, and how maybe you can figure out how to work on the whole idea of communication and personal connection, and how to start. So I'm going to do it this way because it's the only way I can understand. I'm going to put, I don't think that's blue. I wish this was red. I'm just going to do a little heart. Okay? Can you see that? I hope you can. Now that's where it all begins. That's Nida in there. And that's Nida with the idea of hugging. And this is my heart. This is here, heart-centered. So for me, it's interesting. The workshop I run is called the M&M's workshop. And very weirdly, I'm coming back to the M, the actual letter M here, right? So how it begins, and how it's the only way that we can make this work really, really well. And trust me on this one, because I've made huge mistakes with this. I have been here, this is me, this is my heart, and I've gone way out there trying to change the world. Way out. I'd do anything without thinking about my own personal care. So what I'm going to suggest is, you start with hug me. Hug me. There you go. There's the heart, and it's hugging yourself. Before you can do anything else, you've got to take care of yourself. It's like the story of the oxygen mask in the airplane. They suggest you must put the mask on yourself before you can help your baby, before you can help your older child, before you can help your husband, before you can help anyone else. Everything begins with hugging yourself. Now, I know for a fact, I know that there's women out there watching this who absolutely don't do this. The minute they wake up in the morning, it's get your child to school, get the breakfast ready, you've got a job to go to, and you go out the window. Now, I am serious about this because this is so important for your health. You have got to think of yourself. If it means getting up 10 minutes or 15 minutes earlier to be with yourself, to do a little meditation, to just sit and read an inspirational book, to listen to a little bit of music and cuddle your cat or your dog before everybody wakes up, just to get in touch with yourself and say, I'm going to take care of you today, because if I don't take care of you, as in you, me, I can't take care of anyone else. So you start with hug me. And the next part, we have another little heart here. And this is hug more. Now, hug more. Who do you think that is? That's your husband, your partner, your boyfriend, your best friend, whoever's within your family, whoever is under that roof every day, your child, your children. They're the next people you take care of. They're the next important people in your life. So imagine making a decision every day, no matter how busy you are. And I'm sure you do it. I'm sure most of you do it. This kiss, bye-bye, have a nice day. Just putting the arms around your child. Love you, have a great day. Just be mindful of hugging and connecting with your own family. Now, I'm going to admit it. I can fly out the door here, and I actually think I did it today because I was in a hurry and I was late going to my spa treatment. And I realised on the way I hadn't given my husband a hug. Now, every single day my husband hugs me because I need it for my back. I need it for the condition I have, that I need actual massage. And every day I get rubbed, lucky Nita. But just being mindful of connecting with each of your kids, connecting with your husband. We can't forget, it happens. There's going to be barking. Warning! The dogs have seen the cat, so excuse me. So then it's hug more. The next hug, here we go, is hug many. And that is your community. To me, it's community anyway. To me, it's Eden Derry. That's where I live. This is my home. I was born and reared here. And as many times as I've left to work, for 10 years I was away interim. We all do it, and we love to spread our wings. But something, the deep thread within me brings me back home because I love my community. I can walk down the town. There are lots and lots of new people in town, but there are people that I was born and reared with. I adore Eden Derry. I adore all the local people. And last Saturday at the Panto, I had the pleasure of being around so many of my local people. So many people I've known all my life. And then the children of people I've known for so long. And all the new people who've come into town. So I spent that morning hugging the gorgeous kids down at the golf club for the fantastic Panto that's coming up. Hugging Noel, our local postman. Adrian, our local transformation guy. Corky wasn't there, but I'm talking about the Acorn Project, the school completion program, all the different people in our community. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I was in the pub with a friend of mine from Ballina, and I have made it my business that when I'm in my local, where people know me, I literally go around and hug everybody that's there. They love it. A little bit embarrassed first, but they're used to need a hugging. And we hug. I can't tell you what it means. And it is absolutely amazing. And then from Hug Many, it's out there. Our big, massive, worldwide hug. The whole universe. How we do that is with our prayers. With connection to when we hear about a terrible tragedy somewhere. I used to own tragedies. I used to own bad news of people who maybe are ill and have passed away. I took it on board and it actually upset me so much. Now I've learned to allow the great spiritual healers that are with us every single day of the week. They're always there. They're with us all the time. I had a beautiful spa treatment this morning and I actually felt that my spiritual mentors were around me, enjoying me being taken care of. So when we hear something tragic, rather than give out and be angry and send out all that negative vibes, to send out magical, hugging magical vibes, sending out all the most amazing, healthy, loving, caring vibes to all the tragedies and sadness that go on in the world. If we can turn it around from the anger and the misery and turn it into hugging and loving, our whole world will change. And I mean this. If you think about it for 1 minute, if one little child is there and they are taught to love unconditionally, to have, first of all, love themselves totally and completely, to have respect for themselves, they will learn to love and be unconditionally loving towards others and to be respectful. Can you imagine for 1 minute if each and every child was taught like that worldwide? There wouldn't be a problem. As Gandhi says, be the change you want to see in the world. He's one of my absolute major mentors. I mean, Gandhi. Look at Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa said, I will walk for peace, but don't ask me to walk against war. Let's send out the hugs. But guess what? For my huggers, and this is just in our media huggers, because I know you get me, girls. I know you're in here, and lads. I know you're in here because you sort of understand me. You understand that there's a passion, and we all have it, and we all have a gift. And I feel what I want to get across to you here is, it has to start here. So when I started writing this post, I was overwhelmed. Sorry about the doggies. I have so much to share. For me, Need a Hug is health, success and happiness as well. So we've health, we have our success, and we have our happiness. Now, without this health, and I can tell you I know all about it, without having this, we can do nothing, absolutely nothing. So I've learned to take care of Nida, and it's taken me 4 or 5 years over the last few years to really take this seriously, because I have no choice. So I want to teach and help and support you that you don't have to get so ill to take care of yourself. And with that, Nida is the health and success and happiness coach. That's why I'm overwhelmed, because I have things to share with regard to health, and I have things to share with regard to success, because I have been blessed to run a very, very successful 6-figure, almost 7-figure business for years, and I know how we can get to this. And I want to share all the successes of all the local success stories we have, local businesses, all of that, so we can learn from each other and share each other, share what we have to offer. And the happiness is, okay, going for a spa, going horse riding, jumping out of a plane, dancing with the witches. I don't care what it is, but you need to have the happiness thing all the time. Now, to bring all this together, I'm hoping we can do it in here, in this lovely, safe environment. I ask you to please, please let me know you're out there. Please comment and tell me that this is useful. I need to know it's useful, because otherwise there's no point in me doing it. And I want to help and support, love and hug each and every one of you. So I am asking you and imploring you that when you watch any of the videos, please tell me the truth. If I'm bugging you, if I'm too long, let me know. Help me to make it better. Tell me what you'd like me to do. Tell me what you'd like me to share. There's so much in there I want to share. And I would ask you so much to like, share and comment if it's of value to you, if you think it's worthwhile. And it would mean the world to me. I hope this helps. Just remember, hug you first. Hug, more is your family, many is our community, and then the multitude. I love you all. I hope this helps, and I will talk to you very soon. And by the way, I have so many things to share. Loads of videos coming up, loads of tips, and loads of blogs to do with health, success, and happiness. Virtual hugs to you.